Shalom, 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 shalom. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levy coming at you again with another quick video. I'm not going to be before you long. It is late tonight. I'll be turning in soon after a hard day of work. But I just wanted to share this little nugget out of this Sabbath Torah portion out of Parsha Noach, or Noah, from out of the book of Genesis. It is from chapter 6, starting at verse 9, starts this portion for our Torah reading. And I will only read verse 9 because what is said in verse 9 is powerful. And it reads, "These are the offspring of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, perfect in his generation. Noah walked with God." And that's verse 9. But what we see is Noah was righteous. He was perfect in his generation. And it said Noah walked with Elohim. He walked with God. And we all know that the God that he walked with will later be identified as the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel. And this God has a name. His name is Yahweh, or out of the four-letter name of the Tetragrammaton. Tetragrammaton is the Yod, the He, the Waw, the Hey. Now, in my community, we pronounce the name as Yehovah. I know some pronounce the name as Yahweh, Jehovah, Yehovah, Yahuwah. And some people refrain from saying the name, and they will either just say the Most High or the Holy One of Israel, or they will say Hashem, which means the name. But what I wanted to show to you, how can we make verse 9 relevant to us? How can we extract? How can we pull from this verse? How can we pull from this verse and make it say something to us today? Something meaningful, something tangible to us today. Now allow me to read it to you again. It said, "These are the offsprings of Noah. Noah was a righteous man, perfect in his generation." I want you to focus on perfect in his generation. Now, how can we pull from that and make that mean something to us? We as individuals that follow Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel, the God of our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov. We who identify as Israel, as being a part of Israel, as being descendants of the people of the book, we must understand, for this verse to mean something to us, we must understand, we must be perfect first in our own households. Perfect in our own households. And then when we excel with walking with God in our own households, then we take it into our communities. We take it into our place of work, our place of worship, our everyday life. We could be righteous. We could be perfect in that scope, in that dwelling, as someone who walks with God. What do walking with God mean? Walking with God is to to live a life according to the will of God. And to us who say we are Israel, the perfect will of Yahweh is that we walk according to his Torah, his teachings and his instructions. That is how we walk with God. And if we will do that, we will find ourselves perfect in our homes, perfect in our community, perfect in our place of business, our place of worship. People will know who they can go to get counsel from. They will know who it is to observe, because they could see it's something about that man. It's something about that woman. It's something about that child. They are different from everyone else in this community. They are different from everyone else in this place of business. When I go to worship and I observe them, I see something different about them. Why is that? Because first, they are righteous. What makes them righteous? They walk with God. Their mind is stayed on God. Their mind is consumed with pleasing God. And when your mind is consumed on such, you will be singled out. Your actions, your mannerism, your speech will be singled out by the community, because they can see that you are different. They see that you can impact their lives. You can impact the community, the place of work, the place of worship. So out of this Torah portion, we can indeed learn something very important. That we too, if we only choose to, can walk with God. We too could be perfect in our generation. Is we must make up our minds to whom we belong. We must realize who we are, and we must walk accordingly. So out of this Sabbath Torah portion, the very first verse says so much to us. All we have to do is hear what it is saying to us and apply it. This is your brother Yael Ezra Ben Levi. Till next time, Shalom.